What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Two Drinks in Hip Hop. I am Adair alongside your favorite Puerto Rican,
PompanoJONES.
We are sipping on some Elysian Space Dust IPA.
Not angel
Be
dust.
jealous.
He said be jealous.
What does this shit taste like anyway?
Let's find out.
It's an IPA, all
It's
right.
definitely an IPA.
Definitely an IPA.
It's trying to foam on me.
It's decent, not bad.
Tastes good.
Kind of like it.
I'll enjoy it.
As always, check us out on all of our social media. But first, subscribe to the channel, and then check us out on all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and SoundCloud at Barhop Records. Go to barhoprecords.com as well, and follow us on all of our personal social media down below. And we're going to get it crack-a-lackin' with some Florida news here on this grand old Wednesday. And Kodak Black completes his anger management classes. Golf clap for Kodak Black. No, I feel great for the man. You know what I mean? I can't even imagine how good that feels for him.
Absolutely, considering the fact that he went back to jail because of the fucking anger management bullshit.
Yeah, bro. And that was what it was originally when he first broke his his parole. He was supposed to do 364 days in jail. I don't understand why you would sentence someone to 364 days in jail for one. Why not just make it a full year? 365. I don't know.
A year you go to prison. Anything less than
for real?
Anything less than a year, you're in jail.
Well, that's why I got this guy around. He knows his shit.
Thank God for a convict.
No, but for real though, like I can only imagine what kind of relief and just a big weight lifted off of his shoulders that he feels at this point in time.
Absolutely. He doesn't have to go and sit around with a bunch of fucking angry fucks who are only angry because they're in anger management. Most of the people who are in anger management really aren't an angry person like that. Like, yeah, they might have lost it at one point in time. Everyone does that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never really understood the concept of anger management, let's make me go to these classes that I don't want to go to and just going to piss me off.
Yeah.
For one. I don't know what they do in there. Maybe they got some program or type shit and lessons that they teach that does a good job. I don't know.
It's the same thing like when you go to jail and they keep asking you, have you ever thought about killing yourself? No. You ever thought about hurting yourself? No. Once in your life, have you thought about making yourself your world end? Yeah, right now because you keep fucking asking me. You know what I mean? I did anger management in middle school. And I had no fucking friends back then. I literally didn't talk to nobody. I was bullied. Obviously, I was angry because I was bullied, but I didn't do nothing. I just fucking, when I got fucking picked on, I'd get real mad and flip out. And they're like, "All right, well, you need anger management." I'm like, "Do I need anger management? Do you need to fucking fix these kids?" I feel
like the kids on the other side need anger management because they're doing shit for no reason.
Yeah, I'm angry because I'm getting fucking picked on all the goddamn time. You talk about I need some anger management. Bitch, you might be right now. I'm about to beat your ass.
It's like, well, then we'll reevaluate that statement after this ass whooping and see if I need some anger management anymore. Yeah.
Salute to Kodak though. He's still staying on a good road. I'm liking it.
Yeah, he is. His music is kind of not saying it's trash, but
I know what you mean.
It's on a little slope. It's on a little downward slope.
It is,
in my opinion.
I feel you. No, I feel you.
I feel like he's not putting the effort into it anymore. You know what I mean? Like some of these songs, it just sounds like he literally just took 5 minutes.
Yeah, that No Flocking 2 really well, man, you were on a nice roll. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck he's like, you know what? I need to do something that's gonna bring my shit back to life. Even though he's pretty fucking popping.
No, he's still popping. I'm not saying anything about his popping status.
I wish he would have never did No Flocking 2.
Yeah, I don't.
Or did it totally fucking different?
It's basically like he didn't do
actually ride on it.
I don't know of anyone that heard that song and was like, "Damn, run that back."
Absolutely not. I first heard it, I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I was like, I'm kind of biased, I'll admit it. I'm a little biased with Cuz, but I was listening to it, and I'm like, he's about to do something, and no, I was like, God damn you, man. So I don't be biased to nobody.
Yeah, the only thing I remember about that song is him talking about
his orange soda.
And his lean.
This is his favorite drink.
Yeah. Who loves orange soda?
Kodak loves orange soda. Is it true?
Yeah, shout out to Kodak.
Yeah.
Congratulations on completing that.
Yeah,
And,
stay out of trouble.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing.
If No
good.
Flocking 2 is keeping you out of trouble, then by all
Yeah,
means, keep
right.
making that type of music too, my man.
That's true.
I'll
That's
never
true.
fucking knock that.
That's a good point. Something I thought that was rather interesting. We've mentioned before that we are Lorde fans on this show,
That is
and
correct.
obviously she has nothing to do with hip hop. However, she is or has been known to not promote, but co-sign some hip hop artists and show her love for the genre. Now she has announced and took to Twitter that Run the Jewels will be joining her on her North American tour, which I thought was really interesting because other than, festivals and stuff like that, I don't really know of too many, other genres that have had a hip-hop artist along on their tours or vice versa, or, any type of music mixing genres, because that's just not usually what you do.
Genre mixing.
Genre mix.
Mm-hmm. They frown upon it.
Well, I mean, it's strange, and I've honestly, from the feedback that I was reading on Twitter, I kind of scrolled down quite a bit and looked at some of the comments from her fans and stuff. They don't like it.
Well, her fans don't like it, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Probably because that song "Royals" was literally fucking bashing all of what hip hop is.
Was it really?
Yeah, and that's why everyone would laugh when Rick Ross. I ain't gonna lie, Rick Ross had a hard verse. He remixed it, but everyone was laughing and being like, "How you gonna hop on a song of a bitch that's literally talking shit about hip hop?" Because it's like,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what she's saying, but the chorus is like, gold teeth, something, man, dripping in the bathroom. It's something about getting drunk all the time, and she's saying, you know what I mean? And she's trying to say that shit ain't it's what everyone's saying. It ain't cool and everything like that. So
it makes sense now. You say that. I never really thought about the lyrics like that.
Yeah, no, and that's why it was weird when you showed me that song with her and A$AP Rocky, right? It was her and A$AP, right?
No, that was
That was
Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey, you're right.
That was Lana Del Rey.
That was right. But Lorde just did a collaboration with some hip hop person.
I think she did.
And I feel like it was fucking A$AP.
It was on. Was it on her album?
I feel like it was Gucci, or was that Lana Del Rey too?
No, I don't think Gucci.
Gucci did something with one.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Gucci did The Weeknd. I don't know anything about that, but
Yeah, no.
But either way, her fans aren't really, for the most part, aren't really having it. Run the Jewels is different. They're not, they're not like a trap, group or anything like that. I mean, Killer Mike and LP, old school guys. You know what I mean?
I didn't know who Run the Jewels was, so you told me Killer Mike. I remember Killer
That
Mike.
shocks me.
Yeah.
Not that Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels is strange because they're like one of those groups, that. When they come out with music, it's like, oh my God, Run the Jewels is out. They got new stuff, whatever, and then people go crazy. But no one ever talks about them when they're like just not doing anything. It's just
Most people nowadays too. If you ain't doing that,
Yeah.
you ain't there.
Yeah, I guess when you're not like in the line, right in the spotlight like Drake and all these guys. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
But I just thought this was interesting, and I wanted to ask this question. Let's have a little conversation about
Let's do it.
if we had to choose. I mean, great artists here, but I wouldn't really choose to put those two together.
No.
If you had to choose two different artists from two different genres of music to go on tour together, and that you would want to go to that show, who would you want to see?
Two different genres,
Two
or like
different genres.
two different types of music, which I guess is technically genre, but like.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Not like, don't mix like a trap rapper with a conscious rapper. You're not like that. Like completely different genre. Like we're talking indie and hip hop or rock and a country. Obviously, we're not going to say any of these people. But rock and a country guys or some shit like that.
I wasn't gonna say Lorde and Weeknd, but that's the kind. Like I said, I was trying to figure out. Those are like if those are the same genres.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be it.
Yeah.
Oh well, then yeah, that right there.
Because they're not. Yeah, they're different. They're different enough.
I would fucking love for them to make a song together.
That would be a
fucking fire ass song.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Little collaboration.
You know, well, like I said, I always thought about it, but I always thought about it. I'm like, well, you know, Lorde's not into the whole drugs and you know, fucking everything in sight. Weekend is. I think it'll make for if they put their mind together and literally just like sang about like a woman or she'll sing about a guy or women. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, The Weeknd could make anything, bro. I really do believe that he could go and make a song with anyone, and it would be great.
Absolutely.
In Lorde, I mean, you know, as weird as some of her music sounds, on like the first listen, she's great. Like it's great.
No,
stuff.
she really does make some dope ass music. I fuck with Lorde mad heavy. So yeah, I'd like to see a little Lorde Weeknd collab. What about you?
Lorde Weeknd, that'd be nice. I would actually, and I think recently, about like either a week ago or a couple weeks ago, we talked about, and you brought up Evanescence on the show, and I told you how they were like broke up and they're not together anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong. Well, I wasn't wrong. They were gone for a long time. They started making fucking music again, and I couldn't believe it. And I started listening to them, and I missed it a lot. I didn't realize how much I missed listening to Evanescence. So I would love to see Evanescence go on tour with, let's say, there's so many people I could put her with though, or them, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see Eminem with anyone.
Like to see M
to veer off a little bit, and this is gonna sound a little weird, but I would love to see Evanescence and like a 2 Chainz for some reason. I don't know why,
hey,
but I feel like that would just make for some great fucking music.
That'd be lit as fuck.
I don't know.
That'd be lit as fuck. This is kind of off topic, but kind of in the same topic. I feel like I just heard something about Marilyn Manson and Lil Uzi collaborating.
What?
But yeah. I don't know where I seen that at. I don't know if it was real or if it was fake. But you do know Marilyn Manson's like his biggest idol too. So
yeah.
That'd be really fucking weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be I mean, whatever. Hey, fuck if I know. Watch they make like the greatest song ever, and fucking Lil Uzi Vert and Marilyn Manson got like #1 on the Hot 100, fucking legendary status.
Yeah, 2 borderline fucking weird motherfuckers.
But yeah. So leave your group down below in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you and see what kind of musical fusion you guys would want to see.
I want to change it. I'd like to see AC/DC and Boom Gang. Fucking. I'm lying.
Oh yeah. I'd like to see Boom Gang on a Stairway to Hell. AC/DC.
That man is a motherfucking trip.
Jesus Christ. Boom, you always throw us off every time.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Another female artist in the game that's always doing big things, Jhené Aiko. And I'm pretty sure every man in the whole world has a giant crush on Jhené Aiko. Mm-hmm. And she's finally divorced from Dot the Genius. No one even really knew who the fuck this guy was if it wasn't for her. But she's finally divorced, and we as men are rejoicing everywhere. Especially, I'm sure, Big Sean. Because they did had a whole little kiss thing on stage a while back. Yeah. So Big Sean's probably ecstatic. He's like, oh, fuck, right.
Yeah, now I can fuck my bitch in peace.
Right?
I don't got to worry about...
Dot the Genius coming around.
Yeah, where people talk about, oh, yeah, it's fucked up. You're cheating. You're making someone cheat. No, bitch. That bitch is cheating.
Yeah, I never understand that. Like, that's a one-sided thing. Like, the whole cheating aspect. But... I thought it was funny. Dot the Genius, he tried to get some spousal help financially from this whole breakup. Got denied. He will not receive anything from Jhené Aiko.
I was hoping he did.
They don't have kids, so it wouldn't have been child support. It would just have been like spousal.
Yeah, fuck. I don't give a fuck. You don't need kids.
Bitch,
a bitch taking half of your shit when y'all get divorced, so...
Yeah, I don't know. Is this guy, is he rich too? Like, where did he come from?
I have no idea, but if he's not rich, that's an even bigger fucking point for him to get the money, because that's usually how it goes. Who got the more money?
That's
whoever
what I'm saying.
got the most money got to give it to the other fucking person.
That's why I feel like he's got to have some money.
Sucks. So to love to see that. Whoever he was, what is he, a rap? Is he a rapper or fucking?
I guess. I don't.
Oh, yeah?
Like I said,
I'd be a huge fan of his music if he got some fucking money from her like that.
Like
I'm always rooting for the underdog.
I don't know who this guy is, honestly. Like, I've never heard his name before in my life until I found out that he was married to her. So
Yeah, I don't know nothing about him either.
So I really couldn't tell you what the fuck he does. Somebody, hey, you know who what Dr. Genius is and what he does? Let us know. Or we could always just Google it, of course. But we're not gonna do that.
We're not.
But yeah, so Janae Aiko, hey, if you're out there, you're watching this show, I'm an eligible bachelor.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You fine as fuck.
I mean, I'm not kidding.
I was
But,
about to
but,
say,
you know,
yeah.
I am kidding. I'm not kidding type of thing. Janae Aiko, yeah,
Dead
bro, she's
ass.
something about her, man, that's just like.
It's that Asian bullshit that everyone's fucking infatuated with, isn't it?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm big into the Asian.
Every
girl.
single man in the world is, except for me. Like, don't get me wrong.
I always thought that was so weird.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like, I definitely love some Asian women. Like, they look good, but that's like every dude's like fucking fans. I want me an Asian bitch. Like, I mean,
Honestly.
yeah, I'll take me an Asian bitch. You know what my dream girl is? I want a fucking bitch who keeps her mouth shut when needed to. Fucking listens to me, has me listen to her because she listens to me, and it's just an equal thing like that. Fuck the race.
No, yeah, it's not that. It's not that she's like, oh, it's because she's Asian.
That's my dream bitch. A bitch who can cook.
Asians.
Any
Fine.
bitch who can cook, clean, tell me to shut the fuck up when I need to be shut the fuck up, and I listen, and I tell them to shut the fuck up, and they listen. Girl, I'm gonna do wonders for you.
We gonna do big things. In
Yeah,
this
we gonna do
world.
great
I
things
promise
together.
you, honey.
I'm gonna buy you a
Just
gas
don't.
station. She like BP.
She like BP. Chevron.
Speaking of Rick Ross, I'm sorry. I had to throw this in here. I just seen the man fucking, you know how NASCAR people have to get inside cars? They got to go through the windows? That's what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. And he said that, I'm doing these for all the fat boys because everyone will make fun of him, so I'm going to do it for y'all. And he's just like hopping in a NASCAR like that. I don't know what they was really like.
Did he make it inside? Like, did he get in there?
He got in there, and then they were like, all right, now hang out halfway. We can take the picture. And then they did the take. They took the picture and everything. And I mean, he definitely could have. He definitely could have got in there. Rick Ross lost a lot of weight too, though. So I'm like,
Yeah,
you're
that's
not
true,
really
yeah.
that fat
That's
no
true.
more, Ross. You just like got a pair of tits. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, tits.
Oh my gosh! If y'all haven't seen it, it's good for a lot of laughs. Not any scares though.
Yeah.
So if you want to see a scary movie, don't go see it. But if you want to see a fucking comedy, go see that shit.
Oh man, fuck.
But yeah, Rick Ross in a NASCAR. I would like to see that.
I don't know what they were
I'll have to look that
doing.
I don't know. He probably somewhere. I don't know. That's a good point though. I don't know how Rick Ross would have found himself around a NASCAR
Track and like he's
don't know.
inside the pit lane. They got him with the NASCAR suit on. They're like, go ahead, pick any car you want. Go ahead, take any of them. Get any of them. And he just went.
Anyone? You're the only black person we have ever seen in this place.
You know what I mean?
We're
bro?
gonna treat you
We're
right.
gonna get you your own Wingstop car. Maybe.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe he's gonna have a
Maybe
Wingstop
that's
NASCAR.
what it is. Okay. I like
Um,
it. Florida news.
Huh? Oh yeah, I like Rick Ross.
We just added it in. This fucking
Space
space dust is getting to me.
dust. This guy, I think he's got some real
Fucking
dust
yeah, I
on
was
in
saying,
here,
got
bro.
some fucking angel dust up inside here. This shit got a nigga feeling pretty nice.
Well, I've always thought that it was funny how hops looks just like marijuana.
Everything looks like everything great for you and you love looks like marijuana.
Look, it's got. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's got
And look, he's blowing out the
out
dust.
some space dust. And it's got some hops in there too. I see.
It do look like weed.
I like this bottle. I'm
do like the
liking the space
bottle.
dust.
Wait, it says Space Dust IPA. The hoppin' is pure star glow energy with Chinook to bitter and late and dry additions of Citra and Amarillo.
Wow.
I hope I said that right.
What does it say?
Amarillo. 8.2% alcohol, so it's pretty nice and strong, if you know what I mean.
Isn't Amarillo? Isn't that Spanish for yellow?
Yeah, it is. But yeah, you gotta say it a little different. Nice.
Wow.
How you know that?
This. Come on, bro.
Say, come on, look at me.
Look at me. Look
Yeah.
at this color of
All
my
my
skin.
bitches are fucking immigrants. It's just a joke. They're not immigrants. They're all legal. They're all legal.
Oh god.
A lot of my bitches have been immigrants, though. That's just the way I like it. They ain't gonna snitch on me.
You gotta support the immigrants. You know.
Hey, bro, I'm down with immigrants.
One last thing before we get out of here. Tech Nine is going through a little bit of a legal battle with Strainge Entertainment. And anybody who knows is a fan of Tech Nine or ever even heard of Tech Nine knows that he is the owner, runs everything basically of Strainge Music, which is his label. And then now there's
from 1999. Sorry.
Yes, that's been around for a long ass time. Now we have Strainge Entertainment, Strainge with an I, Entertainment, that is also a label. And let's read off how they describe themselves. You wrote it down here. An entertainment group dedicated to artists and their vision. Pretty sure
that's what
every label, that's what they do. That's what labels do.
Or at least that's what they tell people. That's what they do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, they leave out the I'm fucking them for their money part.
Exactly. So yeah, he's suing him over the name. Obviously, it's almost exactly the same fucking thing. I'm surprised this hasn't happened already. And I don't know how long has Strainge Entertainment been around. Not very long. I know they got a lot of new
midway
guys.
or beginning of 2016. I'm correct.
so
I'll just say like 2015 just to be like really safe, but I'm pretty sure it's 2016.
Yeah, so they got a lot of young guys. They got Rio Cragen, which we've always said that we're big fans of. Trippie Redd. He's found a fan in me as well. And
I fuck with Trippie.
Third World Dawn. I don't know much about him.
Me neither.
But I've heard the name. I know of him. I just don't know much about him. So those are the kind of guys that are on Strainge Entertainment, and obviously, we got Tech Nine and all his crew, which there's a bunch of them. I know. But
yeah, Tech Nine is a guy. I was very iffy in the beginning, like early 2000 and like threes. You know what I mean? With Tech Nine, like my inner white boy wants to be like, I kind of fuck with Cuz, but like. I don't know, man. I don't know how it is, but Tech Nine has grown on me. He's definitely fucking one of the underrated. You know what I mean?
Tech Nine, he's one of those guys that always impresses me just for the fact of the fan base that he was willing or able to attract
and the longevity of it.
Yeah,
for like I said, 1999, and I'm sure a lot of our watchers, few of them, if they're really into hip hop, and that's why they watch our show. Thank you, first off. But not a lot of people don't know about Tech Nine. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, a lot of people do not know, except unless you're a real fucking fan of him.
Yeah. Well, one of the main reasons that Tech Nine and Strainge Music, it's an independent label. It's completely independent.
That's why I fucking dig them.
All the way through. Like, literally, when I say independent, they're packing, like Tech Nine will pack CDs himself to ship to people.
No, he dead ass.
That's how independent Strainge Music is.
Dead ass.
And that's why a lot of people that just listen to, mainstream shit don't know who he is.
Yeah. And like I said, the longevity to be able to have that big of a fan base, I think he's got to hold the world record of like fucking most albums out. He's got like 40 albums out.
Lot.
You know what I mean? Like he literally has a lot of fucking projects out.
And when this man drops a project, it's not just like, oh, here's 8 songs. It's like, here's 30 fucking songs for you to listen to for the next 2 days straight.
That's what I'm saying. So even if he just had 10 albums in his whole lifetime, that's a fucking shit ton of music. But it's not 10 albums. It's more like times 10, I feel like.
Yeah, man. He makes a lot of music and fits as many words as he possibly can in every song. So he's got to be like the writing master, man.
Like dead ass. I'm not gonna lie, dead ass on this beer though. I feel fucking.
These are great.
Yeah,
beers.
I feel nice.
These are great.
I feel great. Get yourself a fucking
space
some space dust and call up fucking Tyrone and get some angel dust while you at it. And maybe you have a great night.
It's an 8.2. That's why.
You hear me telling them boys that?
I was too busy drunk on the space dust.
Okay. Well, yeah, let me get back to my point before the space dust kicks in again. What was my point? What the fuck was I talking about?
Talking about Tech Nine.
We're talking about Tech Nine. Longevity.
We're talking about how much he writes because it makes a lot of music.
Tech Nine, all around, is very, very good. His writing, his flow, the way he puts it out, the people he could reach with it. You know what I mean? He reaches obviously he reaches a lot of those like weird white type of people.
He got it like if anybody what can they call it? Insane Clown Posse, the Juggalos,
ICP,
shit.
Yeah.
It's like that type of fan base.
Yeah,
yeah.
But he real too though. Like you never hear no one fucking dissing him.
No,
one because you can't. You know why would you want to? Yeah, why would you want to? Second of all, how could you? You know the man is raw. He is raw. You know what I mean? And he really bout that too. But-
And he stays away
And
from
he does.
just talking nonsense. You know what I mean? Like he's not one to be out in the media all the time,
What's your
talking shit on Instagram and all this bullshit.
15 seconds. What's your favorite song by Tech Nine?
Oh God,
15, 14,
that's not long enough.
13, 12,
Favorite
11,
song by Tech Nine.
10, 9,
Tech Nine.
8, 7, 6,
I can't even think of the
5,
fucking name of it right now.
4. I got you. 3,
I can't think of the name.
2, 1. I'm gonna give you 2, so
Can't
one of
think
them
of
can
the
be his. Him with Kendrick Lamar, "Fragile," and
Fragile.
Michael Myers' "Mask."
The Fragile was not what I was trying to think of, but Fragile's definitely my favorite song by Tech Nine. Now that you say it, I love that fucking song.
That
Song is a great.
I'm an
song.
artist, and
What
I'm
was the other one you
sensitive
said?
about my shit.
What was the other one? Something with a mask.
Michael Myers' "Mask."
Michael
Remember?
Michael Myers mask.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, solo song, that's probably my favorite by Tech Nine, is that Michael Myers "Mask." We
That's
went
a
out
good
to
song.
Orlando fucking like 2 years ago for my birthday and everyone else's birthday. And
Yeah.
It was during Halloween Horror Nights because I'm a Libra baby. Birthday's coming up soon. Wish me fucking happy birthday. And that was all we listened to the whole time we were up there.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We did listen to a lot of Tech Nine.
Yeah.
And that song in specific, in particular.
I respect this man a lot. If you guys have never heard of Tech Nine, do me a favor and check him out. And then tell me if you don't like him, Jones, you're a piece of shit. You need to find another job.
The song I was thinking of was "I'm a Player," or it's either called "I'm a Player" or "Player," and that's like
I know
old.
I know what you're talking about.
That's one of my favorite songs by
know what
Tech
you're
Nine
talking
right there.
about.
Just strictly off of. It's like a classic, bro. It's a classic.
It is. It is.
But yeah, shout out to Tech Nine and Strainge Music doing what they do, and I don't really know how this is all gonna end up. This whole legal battle over Strainge. I imagine they would make them change their name.
Yeah,
Like,
they fucking need to. He's
know what I
had
mean?
his
Like,
shit since 1999,
yeah, I
and it's
don't see how that's
they're what, an imprint off of Universal Music.
Yeah,
Group.
yeah, I never, yeah. We didn't even say that.
Yeah, so you guys could fucking definitely work your way around that, and you already got a
Yeah.
decent roster. You know what I mean? So you can change your name to anything you fucking want.
Yeah, and that's kind of I mean, nobody gives a fuck what the label's called. You know what I
No.
mean? No, I mean,
You got so
it don't
many
matter.
fucking record labels nowadays, bro.
But
Really, the only important one you guys should be focused on is Barhop Records. So
that'll be hot.
yeah,
Yeah,
them boys
he
are
have-
really about that.
Thank you for watching, and as always, please subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all of our social media: Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and Twitter at Barhop Records, and go to barhoprecords.com and follow us on all of our personal social media right down below. And go get some fucking space dust. Bro.
It really is a great beer. I want to add on with all the subscribers though, because a lot of people always say, "Oh, I didn't know it was out." If you want to always know when the video comes out, hit the bell button on our page on YouTube, and you will get notified every time. Yeah, turn the notifications on. You get notified every time we post a video.
If you subscribe, it will send it to you, but not right away.
Yeah.
But the notifications is a little cheat code
Yeah,
to get the videos right away.
I just want you guys to get them when they come out.
Well, peace out, everybody. Just go fucking drink some more space dust.
I'm literally about to get drunk as fuck before 8 o'clock tonight.